Some moments arrive like quiet storms. No thunder, no flash, just a shift in the wind that tells you everything is about to change. It began on a Sunday evening, the kind where time seems to slow down. The dishes were done, the soft hum of the dishwasher filled the silence, and the last sliver of sunlight crept through our kitchen window. I sat with a cup of tea, my thoughts tangled around something I hadn't been able to let go of for days. Ethan, my husband, was reading on the couch. His brow furrowed occasionally, lips barely moving as he followed the words. He looked so peaceful, so settled. And yet, I was anything but. The knock at the door was gentle. Expected. I opened it to see my sister, Eliza, standing on the porch with that familiar smile. The one that hid far more than it ever revealed. She had always been composed, radiant in an effortless kind of way. She leaned in and hugged me, her perfume light and floral, her eyes searching mine for something unsaid. "Everything okay?" she asked, brushing her wind-blown hair behind her ear. "Yes." "Come in," I replied, stepping aside. Eliza had always been close to me, closer than anyone besides Ethan. But lately, I'd noticed a distance behind her eyes, as though she were carrying something heavy she couldn't name. We sat at the table, Ethan still within earshot, but not intruding. He knew how to let silence bloom. I poured her a glass of wine. "I've been thinking about something," I began, my voice quieter than usual. Eliza looked at me, eyebrows raised slightly. "That sounds serious." I smiled faintly. "It might be. Or it might be the most freeing thing we've ever done." Across the room, Ethan looked up from his book. His eyes met mine, curious but patient. He didn't speak. He didn't need to. He knew me well enough to understand that when I reached for truth, I did so carefully, deliberately. "Eliza," I said, steadying my breath, "do you ever wonder what it would be like to stop waiting? For life to hand you the right moment, and instead, make one yourself?" She tilted her head. "What are you saying?" I glanced briefly at Ethan. He gave a small nod. My chest tightened, but it wasn't fear, it was the thrill of finally speaking aloud something that had lived too long in silence. "I want to invite you into something different. An evening with us. Not as just my sister. As someone we both care about deeply." Eliza blinked, her expression unreadable for a moment. Then her eyes flickered toward Ethan. He set his book down quietly and stood, walking to the kitchen, pouring himself a glass of water, saying nothing, but present. "I don't understand," as she said, her voice cautious. "I think you do," I said softly. "I think you felt it too. The closeness. The way we orbit each other." She looked down at the glass in her hands, spinning it gently between her fingers. "I felt a pull," as she admitted, almost in a whisper. "But I didn't think you, either of you, felt it too." "We've talked," I said, glancing again toward Ethan, who stood leaning against the counter now, calm as ever. "We trust each other. And we both care about you." Eliza didn't answer right away. The silence between us was no longer awkward, it was loaded, alive. A long pause before something real. "What are you inviting me into?" she asked finally. Nothing rushed. Nothing uncertain. Just the chance to explore connection. Emotional, maybe something more. But only if it's something you truly want. No pressure. She looked at Ethan, then back at me. "And you're okay with this? Both of you?" "I wouldn't have brought it up if we weren't," I replied, my voice firm. "I trust you. I trust him." And I trust what this could be. Eliza stood slowly, walking toward the window. The light was almost gone now, dusk settling like a velvet curtain. She placed her palm against the glass, thoughtful. When she turned around, her eyes had softened. Then I accept, she said. But only because it's you. Both of you. And because I think I've been waiting for someone to really see me. Ethan stepped forward, not too close, just enough. We already do, he said simply. And that was all that needed to be said. Later that evening, after Eliza had gone home to think, I sat beside Ethan on the couch. My hand rested on his, and I felt the steady rhythm of his heartbeat beneath my fingertips. You said everything perfectly, he whispered. And I meant what I said. I trust you. I trust her too. I closed my eyes for a moment, letting the quiet wrap around us. Not every bold invitation needs fireworks. Sometimes it's spoken across wine glasses, in soft voices, with open hearts. Sometimes love doesn't follow rules, it just finds its way, one whispered truth at a time. And in that moment, nothing felt confusing. Only clear.